are you? Love and peace. This is Ray. I want to talk about constructive criticism. Why is constructive criticism not what we perceive it to be? A lot of people believe criticism in general is a negative aspect, a negative thing. Could be, and it could, and is not at the same time. Why is constructive criticism a positive thing? Constructive criticism is a positive thing because if a person is open to development, to change, to growth, and they're running into continuous problems in which they're blocked and they can't see it, they're so into trying to figure out what it is that they can't see the solution, or they can't figure out what the actual issue is. So constructive criticism is a great tool when you're looking for answers, but you want to grow. Being able to accept constructive criticism from people that we know are at a high level of understanding, of awakening. So in other words, who are those type of people? Teachers, mentors, guides. Okay, so constructive criticism can come from within yourself. Looking at yourself and being honest with yourself. Constructive criticism can come from your guides, angels, God. Constructive criticism can come from, again, a mentor, teacher, the external. It's a great tool. You gotta be, but it's only a great tool, and it's only an effective and powerful tool if you're open to it. If you're totally open to constructive criticism, then it's a quick way for you to be able to grow quickly and fit. The reason why is because you can have someone that you respect and that you know that they have the best intentions for you. They want you to grow. They want you to expand. And so they come to you and they say, well, this is what I'm noticing. This is what I'm seeing. You go and you tell them what you're feeling. You tell them what issues you seem to be having, meaning like you're walking down this path and you're doing what you're doing. You're taking necessary steps. And then you tell them that this is what, you've done all these things, but you still feel like you're not growing. You still feel like there's a block or something that's keeping you from expanding and becoming more aware of who and what you truly are. And if you're open and you're honest and allowing of that constructive criticism, it can be such a blessing, because even though you may not like it, what they're going to tell you, because a lot of times it hurts. Be open to it. Be accepting of it. Okay? And just listen. Just listen to what they have to say. When you have that constructive criticism, then you're able to really look at what it was, and then you can start asking questions to your higher self through meditation. Is this really, you can ask yourself, or your spirit guides, is this really what has been bugging me? And you keep searching. If that's not what it is, then you ask someone else. You ask another teacher. You keep looking, keep searching. Consistency and in your pursuit of truth will prevail. You will get that answer. You will get that answer. The trick is to ask the question and know that you received the answer. No matter how long it may take, no matter how long it seems like you haven't received the answer consciously, believe me, you have. It's just the resistance is keeping you from hearing it and recalling that information. Very similar to when you have a vivid dream and you receive a message and you wake up and you're like, man, I had this dream, and then you don't remember anything. And you're like, I know it was important. I feel it. You don't remember anything. Sometimes a couple of days, a couple of weeks, a couple of hours, when you're not thinking about it, all of a sudden, you remember the dream, you remember the information. Because it was meant for you to understand. It was meant for you to come forward with, from the dream plane to the physical plane. So it's the same thing when you ask a question. The law states that if you ask, you shall receive. Okay? If you ask that question, you're gonna get that answer. You just gotta be persistent on it and believe that you already received the answer. And be vigilant. Be looking and expecting and knowing that the answer is already yours. So constructive criticism is gonna be a great thing if you apply it the way I just stated to you. Constructive criticism can be a negative thing. If you go to someone and you are asking them something about, you get to the point where you're so anxious and you start asking just a person who's not in a good vibrational place, who's not a good teacher, or who's not where they should be, and you're asking them, a lot of times they could, give you the wrong information. They can give you, because a good teacher will be non-attached when they give you an answer. Okay, they just want to have the best intentions. They're just a mirror reflection of what you're looking for, of who and what you are. Someone who pretends to be a teacher, or someone who doesn't understand how things are, or even someone who is attached to you and cannot detach themselves emotionally to give you an open, honest answer, they will basically not give you what you need, and that's not what you want. You want to get what you need. And that's going to take you to be patient and you to look for the right teacher, right person, right guide, whether it's talking to your inner self, whether it's praying, whether it's speaking to someone that you truly trust and know that always has the best intention to you. Sometimes it's as simple as a mom or a dad or even a grandma or grandpa who can honestly give you that, that there are at high levels. You'll find that a lot of times that you have people who are at high levels that have the best intentions. But if you can get a teacher, that's great, because they're separate. Even finding a good teacher that you watch online, there's a lot of good ones. I wouldn't just say any one, but there are some good teachers. You can ask me, I'll kind of give you a couple of names if you like, who you can even ask me, who basically will be separate, who can separate themselves, but give you that open, honest answer, because they can connect to source and they can read your vibration and kind of look at what it is. They have that ability to do that. So constructive criticisms can be great. It can also be bad. It can hurt you if you get it from the wrong person. Then you're getting onto you. They can lead you on the wrong path. They can feed you the wrong information, which can lead to a lot of incorrect vibrational frequencies that you are attracting to yourselves. You don't want to do that. So it's very important to be aware who you're going to and who you're asking questions to. This is kind of not the greatest example, but if you're asking a poor man to be rich, he's not going to be able to give you that information. You want someone that understands the way of thinking, the way of being. Okay, and then that's going to lead to that success. Like attracts likes, the law of attraction. So that's just my 2 cents on constructive criticism. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Love and peace. This is Ray. Until next time.